Oh.
Hi, hello. I had to sort out audio issues. But yeah, I survived somehow through a miracle. I got it working. OBS just wasn't monitoring on the correct audio output, so I heard nothing from my stream. Sorry, all 36 me, but good to see you. I'm glad you like the music. Yeah, I'm about to get started though. Potentially the last Cold Steel stream, we'll see. God knows at this point. We got to the end credits and then it was like, do you want something more though? Do you want like a whole ass extra dungeon? I love JRPGs, but also, goddamn. Wow, I turned down the volume a lot and it's still like, that's not bad, but it's louder than it should be for me. I turned it down more, it didn't seem to help at all. I think this is basically fine. I'm gonna turn it down on stream end though, because that's really loud. Yikes. I think it'd be just a touch lower. Okay, gotta be fiddling with this for a second, because this game is loud. And for what? That looks basically fine. Okay. Tell me if that's too quiet, but I try to err on the side of too quiet versus too loud, because as long as you can hear it, that's better than being deafened. But yeah, we're not rean anymore, which is fucked up. That partner is zero spoilers. That tracks. I was like considering, oh, you know, I could just skip this and go back to it later after I've done the zero games, but I am not gonna remember anything like meaningful that we like see here. And I've already spoiled enough. Apparently the Azure games, quote unquote, it's not really spoilers since they were published before, but they spoil events from Cold Steel. There's probably a better way to put that, but like, there are certain like big surprises you would have known were coming in Cold Steel if you had played those games first. Like, I think Osborne surviving is something you would know about, maybe? This is something I've been looking up because I was curious if the epilogue, like, spoiled a ton to the point that I would want to just, like, put it off for right now. But it doesn't seem like it's bad. Feel free to watch anime. Oh, right! And you know what? I still have to finish the fucking, drama CD. The first one, even. I keep thinking, like, oh yeah, I should watch that after I finish stream. I don't have time for that after I finish stream. I need to go to bed at that point. And of course, by the time I, like, have free time, I do not remember it. I was enjoying it, I just, like, keep getting sidetracked by other things, and it's been months. And now I have, like, another one to watch, too. It's fine. I like having content to enjoy, and it's not like there's, like, a deadline on watching / listening to that. I mean, it's nice context to have going in, with regards to, like, the first one, but, you know. Anime spoils the end of this game because Osborne shows up, Doesn't the anime, like, cover this game, basically? Isn't that basically what the anime is about? Anime is in between 2 and 3, and it's only loosely mentioned events in 3. Okay. Yeah, so it's like just the equivalent of, I guess it wouldn't be the equivalent of the audio drama, because that was during 1. But still, it's covering events that you wouldn't have seen in-game. But that get referenced, all that. War with Northumbria. Ah! Thank you again for that info. It's good to know that I can actually just watch that now. Because I've been interested.
Prepare yourself. An opening.
I should say also, I like her so far. She's purple. I don't remember her name offhand, but I think she's an 8. Do you have any heals? Yes, you do. Rishia.
Allow me.
Girls with purple color scheme are, like, second only to, like, gold, yellowish color schemes for me. 3 starts a good year after it. I did, funny enough, there, so every year the Grand Blue Wiki does, like, an April Fool's joke where they make a ton of fake new characters and shit like that. And one of them was rean, as well as, Estelle and the other guy from Trails in the Sky who looks vaguely like rean, whose name I'm not remembering right now. But, I clicked on that because I was like, oh, this looks like it'll be funny. And I got spoiled, if you can even count it, on rean becoming a teacher, so that sucks. But, I get the feeling that's gonna be part of the premise of either 3 or 4. I assume 4. Anyway, but still like, damn. Joshua, thank you. Like, I wasn't expecting that from browsing the Grand Blue Wiki. It's nice to see my boy there, though. It was apparently, like, the one editor's, like, self-indulgent submission for that year. And I respect it. But did this cute thing where, the only ones who showed up on the main page were, Estelle and Joshua. She starts with ring going to his new job. Okay. So that's not far ahead at all. I mean, I'm gonna have to go through
Let's keep
5 games before I do that, but, you know. It's not surprising. It makes a lot of sense for him. But yeah, they did this cute thing where the only ones who actually showed up on the main page were Estelle and Joshua. But if you click them, there's like a 50-50 chance that you would end up on Rean's page instead. It's cool. The Grand Blue Wikia April Fool's stuff is always fun.
Bring it on. Right.
An acquaintance of mine, who is the leader of my old guild, has been doing those for a couple of years, like the past 2 years? Contributing, anyway. So that's always cool to see.
This is my chance. Allow me.
Do you have examine? No. I was gonna say I assume we have some scopes, cause like obviously, right? That's basic equipment. No. Justice Hero loosely mentions Sky's events because Estelle and Joshua are in Crossbell. How interesting!
You fiend. You fiend.
I'm glad she has anger. She doesn't need it right now because she's already at full, but...
An illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, emplaced by silver light. Rise!
My turn.
Convenient time for Zero Arts. Leave the Y for me to figure out. Thank you.
Much. Allow me.
Do you have no impede and also no CP, obviously? Forgot, I literally just used S-Craft. Hi Marky! It's going well, just got started. Hope your day is going good. Probably could have gotten her out of the blast radius there, but... it's fine. I guess she probably couldn't have anyway. I think it would have retargeted.
Careless.
Regardless. We're slightly in trouble, but not really. I'm not concerned. We get one. One whole reviving balm. Well, you know what I'm gonna use that crit for?
All right, we're safe now.
Please get some rest if you need it. I understand. I'm sleepy all the time.
That was some fight.
This sector has been abandoned for quite some time. It's not hard to imagine why so many powerful monsters settled in here. What amazes me more is just how
And thanks for purchasing some Parfium.
Yeah, they'll be a real asset to us in the future.
Oh yeah, these are new to them, huh?
They're so modern, they're practically still in testing over at the Empire.
Good, I forgot about that. And they already have, like, special decorated ones for them.
They're much more suited for combat than our Enigma 2s.
Enigma 2s. Interesting.
Well, Ereboni has always had the upper hand on military technology.
Good night, Marky. Good to see you. Get some good rest.
We should count ourselves lucky that Michel got his hands on them for us. On that note, we should also count ourselves lucky for being able to utilize them so well. I don't think we've had a single problem linking up.
I admit, it's a strange feeling. It's as if we knew everything there was to know about one another, through and through. Almost as if our bodies became one.
Girl.
How, poetic. Sort of like how you perform with Elia on stage, right? That's like being one, in a sense.
Now that you mention it, you could put it that way, yes. At this point, however, I doubt I would even need one of these to match my movements to hers in battle.
Girl? That's a little... Anyway. That's Skippy's girl safe to simp on? I have no idea.
So this is what the
I don't know
geological
anything about her.
looks
But hi, Para.
This one supposedly had its existence hidden from the general public, didn't it?
That's what Ellie said anyway. It was kept sealed off to keep everything inside strictly
Bye-bye,
confidential.
Marky.
Corrupt officials and Diet members used it to conceal any information they didn't want leaking out.
I'll be real. Up until now, I thought that was pronounced diet like the other word, with this that's spelled the same. This is the second game in the Trails of Cold Steel. Series, branch. What's the word I'm looking for? Arc, I guess. This is an epilogue where you get to play as the protagonist of the Crossbell duology, though. Because they kind of overlap a lot.
She did add that it wasn't its only use, though. Just one of them.
I see. Not the kind of
Diet.
place we can just leave as it is, then.
Yeah. We need to make our way through here, whatever it takes. Ready to give it everything we've got?
Of course.
Nothing I'm missing here. Okay. What's going on over here? Ah, little guy.
All right. We're in a good place. Right.
I forgot she's down. That's probably fine. I probably should run back and heal. That might be smart.
Here goes.
I sense one problem they're having with linking. Mostly her being, you know, nearly dead. Great. Good job, boy. Let's do this. Stay safe.
I'm still up for more.
And then... That's useful. Anything else I want to grab? No, not really. I need to go heal immediately. Oh, look at that guy. Also, I think... Am I going the wrong way? Good God. I'm already lost. Yeah, it's through here. It's the main thing about Lloyd Bears, an unhealthy relationship with barriers. Ah. Excuse me. I'm just gonna pass on through again. And look at this guy.
Bring it on.
Allow me.
We need to link again. That'd be smart.
Here goes.
Got a lot of crits coming up. Are we good? Okay. You know, skipping animations would work a lot better if there wasn't a huge delay. Okay, she can res. Let's see, it's, usefulness of that, not the best earlier, but,
Now. Come on, Michelle.
All right.
don't die.
I'm sorry.
Prepare yourself.
I had one request.
Arcus, activate.
Thanks.
Compared to Estelle and Lloyd as a character, Rean seems kind of blank. He gets better.
Slayer.
Slayer. So true. Second half of 2 and Star 3. For as much as, I mean, you're not wrong. but I do like him. An Adventure Time rave, huh?
My turn.
I kind of got attached fast. He's definitely links in
Allow me.
their voice is low? Like the audio? I'll bump it. Okay.
Here goes.
Like, he's definitely a generic shonen protagonist kind of character, but like up until more recently, he's had some interesting stuff going on. But yeah. Adventure Time themed rave near your study. Ooh. How do I get... Ah. Oh, cute! I love that. I forgot about these. Wish I went down and broke blank. I mean, yeah. I need to
This is almost
fix that.
incredibly narrow.
I won't lose.
Allow me.
Don't forget.
My turn. Now. Right. They're off now. Nice knowing you've got my back.
What do we got over here? Game can go a little bit higher. Thank you. It's always hard to judge. Tell me how this feels. Shouldn't be much of a difference, but... A ladder? Huh. Neat. Definitely gonna want to go down there, but... Neat. Does this even take me anywhere I haven't been already? No. But it is a useful shortcut. Grunts are stop. Okay. That should help a little bit. Okay.
Oh, found a chest.
It looks perfectly harmless.
Sensing subjugation.
That's a big guy.
Right.
That's a very large guy. Let's do stealth.
My butterflies.
Love seeing Lloyd dodge that. And not the one who has... I mean, she wasn't getting targeted, obviously, but it's fun seeing that happen in sequence. A large guy who's weak to arts. Ooh.
My turn.
Yeah, ain't wrong.
Arcus, activate.
I really don't use arts enough. Offensive arts, anyway.
Allow me.
Were they all so weak to? Yes. Yeah, everything except for wind, and even then. Why not?
Here goes.
Do you have impede? Yes, you do. When 8% of the cast seems to be more strength than art, I wonder why. Yeah, you know, that does motivate me to play a certain way, doesn't it?
Prepare yourself.
Let's do Flame Tongue. Yeah, that was the right choice.
I'm still up for more.
What's that do? Ooh. Sure. They'd both benefit from it, but whatever. When it comes to casting damage, either Elliot or Emma with anyone who's not punching does support. Yeah. It's rough too because like half the time you're using Emma, you're probably using her as a healer. Like obviously she does fucking ridiculous damage when you do use her for DPS, but like unless you also have Elliot or Elisa or Marcus, I guess, on your front line, then I mean you got options obviously, but still it's yeah. You definitely could be balanced better in that regard. I guess it makes sense to flip the ladder back up. Out of a here can give her time to do damage casting. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Give everyone a cushion. That's definitely an issue of, and he mentioned that they debuffed this in future games, I think. Debuffed? Nerfed. You know what I mean. Her having a skill that heals 80% HP and heals from KO. For not that much, considering. Like it's expensive, but for what you're getting, not really. That kind of rips. Can't lie to you. As a suction attack. Kind of a banger.
Here goes. Take this. There.
Allow me. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, okay. Just keep punching.
Right.
Impede and suction on the same one is pretty nice. Does he have natural dodge? He might have that as a buff on one of his equips. I'd have to check that. Can you get out of the blast range here? No. I don't know why I thought that would happen. This works though.
Right. An opening.
Gotcha. Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha. Not too shabby.
Let's take a look. No. Apparently not. He's just good at that naturally. Not even with stats. He just does it. What else am I missing? Anything? So I did I did move something earlier. I just don't know. Yeah, there's something down there. Past a ventilation shaft that connects over to here. So hard to see. It's like it connects to that one platform in the middle with a, like, mechanism attached, but that's obviously not how you get there. Although it could be if we can lower down a ladder there with something else. Either way, this little mechanism over here, on the top floor, whatever you want to say, that's definitely where we want to go next. So that's what... take a right turn, go down here, over there. Oh yeah, that's the platform we lowered. Okay. I want to go through there, but first of all, or actually, yeah, do this first. Get this.
Nice treasure. Commencing subjugation.
Big guy over there. Also pretty weak to arts. That works.
Right.
Hope that didn't fuck it up. Ah, perfect. You love to see it.
You fiend! Right. Come.
Almost.
Right. All right, we're safe now.
What a nice treasure chest.
Oh shit. We're definitely equipping that. Right. Men only. Yeah, we go down here. Hi.
Bring it on.
Oh, just one.
Prepare
Alright.
yourself. Shatter!
That bangs, honestly.
Gotcha. My turn.
You unintentionally immortalized my cat? Huh? Oh, like through the card art?
They're off balance. Come on, Misha.
Understood.
Yeah, you did.
Nice knowing you've got my...
We'll never know what she's got.
This duct really is narrow.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Lovely, okay. This is a little precarious. Lamp. Any... anything else I want to get over that way? Yes. Yeah, very much so.
Oh, found a chest.
You sure did, buddy. You sure did. Neat. Bakia! Did I actually pick it up? Thank you. Good. Love getting stuck on a corner. Okay, yeah, this just brings me back to the area I was just in. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done up top. Okay. Did you see that load that just happened? Where I went through the doorway, I could see everything, like, in the next area, and then it loaded me in and put me on the spawn point, and it was, like, slightly different. Because I noticed that. I hate chests that have nothing in them. Or boxes, you know what I mean. Crates, words. It's just so, like, it's disappointing. What's the point of you? Does that remove this one? Oh, I see. I probably don't actually want that, huh? Not yet, anyway. Because I want to get over there. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, found a chest.
You can walk through here easily.
Bring it on.
Prepare yourself.
I mean, do what you want, but...
Shatter!
Alright! Missed on the way out and the way in.
My turn.
No particular elemental weaknesses. Technically it does. It's only a 10% boost, so...
They're off balance.
This is my chance!
I should probably use Overdrive at some point here. Kind of a waste if I don't. Also, can we talk about something? This attack happens twice, right? Like, you know, it's in line with how the animation looks, where she attacks twice, right? This one, where she literally uses her sword as a boomerang, hits once.
Shatter! The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet. What a nice treasure chest.
Ooh, Striga! More damage and feints. Yeah, I know, like, mechanically there's, you know, that difference. But, like, logically, it should hit twice. It's a boomer. Oh, I guess if you, like, aim over the top of the head and then... Since if it hits the enemy... But I feel like boomerang attacks in video games kind of ignore physics usually, and have it hit twice even though it technically shouldn't. You know what I mean? It's just, it feels weird.
I won't lose.
Prepare yourself.
Green mosquito.
Right.
Do you have any wind darts? No. Sure, though.
Yeah.
There!
Nice try.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Isn't she immune to poison? No. Death blows, delay, and banish. Our boy is, though, he's immune to everything. God, these are such messes. I truly respect, like, how much effort went into making these readable, and they did reasonably well, all told, but also, it's still a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, we wanna... Odd. Go back over there, activate the thingamabob. And that is to our left. Right? Just at least the levels are defined. Yeah, no, like, that's what I mean, though. Is that, like, they did pretty well at defining the levels, but it's still kind of a mess to look at. Because of that. It'd be nice if there's more, if you could, like, zoom in and see specifically certain levels at a time. I get that part of it's that it's, like, not distinct levels. Like, there's ramps that go downwards and you can see the incline, which is really nice. But, like, if you could go into it and have, like, the top level vanish as you get close enough and, you know. Just small stuff like that would be nice. Do me map as an exact scale of the mapping and make it kind of a mess. Ooh. Like this guy just hanging out over here.
Right. Shatter.
Oh no, literally in the animation it hits twice.
Gotcha.
I don't know how I forgot that, but like, yeah, it's fine, it doesn't matter. But it matters so much to me.
Take this.
Prepare yourself. The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet. I still have plenty of training ahead of me.
I am glad also that the crossbow duology has another girl with a big sword. I'll miss Laura, but at least. At least.
Alright, we're in a good place.
Allow me.
I'll appreciate to tide me over.
Come. Now, come with me, boy.
Right.
We love a girl with a claymore.
Here goes.
Basic need.
Yeah. Alright, we're safe now.
Oh, satisfying. Laura isn't the only one in CS2, we just very truly got to... Yeah, that's true, that's true. She's the most prominent.
Alright, we're in a good place.
Prepare yourself.
Alright!
Here goes.
Prepare yourself.
My turn.
Prepare yourself. Let's keep moving. This'll only take a moment. Right. Shatter!
Goddamn.
Now!
Gotcha.
Love to see those big numbers.
Right.
Feels good.
Now!
This is my chance!
You're done! Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
Not a bad team, are we?
Alright. So I went to this hallway first, right? But there was another route I could have taken. If I recall. History shows she used that sword on her back, yeah. Unlike Laura, who just kind of poofs it into the aether. I mean, hey. If you could do that, you would too. Well, whatever. Oh, wait, no, yeah, right, because I just came out to where I came out to the same no, this is a different hallway. Yeah, because every day I get so disoriented.
Bring it on.
She's at her hip where realistically it would drag on floor, yeah. She's aware that it poops into the ether. Rishia's does too, but like...
Now!
Gotcha.
There!
My turn.
To be fair, stabbing a sword into the ground for no good reason is a staple of JRPGs. It's... what she's doing is slightly different, but... I don't know why I responded as if Rishia's doesn't also disappear earlier, but I'm very smart, let's see, and attentive.
Prepare yourself. Shatter!
She also says shatter.
Now!
Gotcha.
They both do that.
My turn.
Can I say also? I appreciate that he uses tonfas.
Right!
More the principle of how they should... Yeah.
Come! An opening!
Gotcha.
There!
Hi Kazik, and thank you. Yeah, I never really picked up on that with... Oh yeah, she still does this though. I never really picked up on that with Laura, but now that you mention, that is kinda... She shouldn't be able to do that. I like her stabbing it into the ground where there's a grate.
That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down any.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone, though. I still got a ways to go as a detective, too.
Thank you for the hydrate, what?
And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
So... part of me's like, man, I'm gonna have to play as a fucking cop in the Crossfell duology. But on the other hand, also thank you for the stretch, I'll do that as well. But also it's like, one, detectives, kinda cool! In a fictional sense. I'm down to clown with that. As a mystery like her. Also, he uses tonfas, which are one of my favorite types of weapons. So... Lloyd has rights, still.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own abilities.
Good night, Kaza. Good to see you. Get some good rest.
I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses. When it comes to pure strength in combat, Randy and Noelle clearly come out on top. With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Fran.
And you, Rishia? Well, I don't know. I've got nothing.
And in terms of negotiation tactics, I can't compare to Ellie or the Chief either.
Tonfas are a great balance of offense and defense. Yeah, exactly. I remember, like, the first exposure I had to Tonfas was this one character in Granblue who was obsessed with them, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And then I started playing Monk in Final Fantasy XIV, and I was like, no, I get it. I get it. He was so right for that. I forget what the character's name was, but...
If we don't make good use of our respective strengths, we're not going to be able to get through what's ahead. We might not all be able to stay in the same place anymore, but we still need to be able to...
He really didn't say, like, anything for her.
Oh, they've started keeping watch on everyone then?
Yeah, I think Randy was the first one. After that, Ellie and Noelle started being watched. If it weren't for Tio's help, Kia and I would probably be in trouble too.
Kia?
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them. They should be okay for the time being. But if the Imperial Army sets their eye on them, things could get nasty. It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming to that. We best get moving. We've still likely got a ways to go.
True. Let's go.
Compass are also, like, devastating. When you use them right. They can fuck you up hard. Can we appreciate how horribly inefficient this setup is? Just for this facility in general. There's a chest up there that I didn't get. I'm not sure if I should have. I guess it's fine. I went the wrong way. Ladder. Okay, the chest is probably accessible from up here, right? Maybe? No. Well, whatever. Oh, look at this weird guy.
Alright, we're in a good place.
Looks like a lamprey.
Right.
Blood monad. Okay.
Shatter! Now!
No status effects, though. Feels good to see.
My turn.
Right.
That's also very satisfying to hear.
Now!
Gotcha. Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha. Not too shabby.
So, okay, we go over here. And we got a button. Anything I want to do before I press the button? That's... Yes, okay, yeah, okay. We want to do this now. Incorrect. Possibly. Cause, unless... Is there anything down there we want to do? Yes. Yes. So go around here. And then there's a chest over here.
Found a chest.
With nothing in it.
Bring it on.
Except for a million lampreys. Are they weak to anything elementally? Wind. Which you don't have.
Right.
Kill him! Holy shit.
Allow me.
You hardly need it, but it just feels right in these kind of situations. I would have loved that if that one just like died right then and there. Okay, there we go. On the critical. Just like killing all of them, and then as soon as one of the ones from that pack starts to do shit, gone. Yeah, she really didn't need the stealth.
You're off balance.
This is my chance!
It's like, maybe it'll come in handy. No.
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
I still have...
Ooh, Zeus. I remember that being pretty good. Actually, are they... They are not fully equipped. I'm not using this at all. So we're doing that. I can also just run and upgrade one of her slots next time we get the chance for that. So, it don't really matter. The Recurio will probably be useful for boss battle, but until then. I'm not really concerned.
Commencing... Prepare yourself.
Right. You're off balance. Nice knowing you've
Easy.
got my-
More crates. Finally, a battle scope. Useful for the next boss battle. Okay. It's gonna be interesting going back to the Crossfell games, because on the one hand they are older, but on the other hand they weren't Vita games. So like visually they do look better. They look different and also a little better. Obviously these got, you know, remastered, whatever you want to refer to it as, for console and PC release, but you can still definitely tell, you know. So that'll be interesting to see. I've seen, like, screenshots from the Crossfell games, just from the one fan translation. But obviously I haven't seen it in motion. I don't know that I want to replace any of this. Because this honestly is more useful than having a bunch of, like, healing skills that I don't really use. So sure, we can do that. And that means we got everything equipped. Okay. What do we got over here? A whole lot of nothing. I assume that's another route. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Didn't expect lampreys. I'm thinking the right thing, right? Right type of animal. Interesting jellyfish we got here. Healing on Lloyd because he's likely to live longer.
Bring it on.
Right.
It's also nice having, like, res on one character and healing on the other, you know? Crystal Medusa. Mostly weak to wind. But basically everything except earth does a decent amount of damage.
Moonlight butterflies.
Wasting your critical technically, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of the lampreys. There we go.
Allow me. Activate.
Not a lot of damage for being very weak to wind.
My turn.
That's also a class SS. But whatever.
Prepare yourself.
Seems like as good a time as any. Hell yes. Hardly necessary, but it's fun.
All right. So far, so good.
I suppose.
Is something wrong?
I just have a bad feeling about something. I'm sorry. It's probably just my imagination.
So you say, but those bad feelings of yours usually pan out to be accurate. I've had my life saved by them enough times to know that. If it weren't for you, I'd have probably died on one of those landmines. Or been hit by that sniper.
Interesting.
I'd forgotten all about those. I have much less of an idea what the cause of this one could be, though. I only have a general, vague sense that something dangerous is drawing near.
A boss fight?
Could it be that skilled warrior Sal mentioned earlier?
It might be. If all we were dealing with was a skilled warrior, I'm sure I'd be able to take care of them. This, though, whatever it is, it feels far beyond my capabilities. I'm probably not making much sense, am I?
No, it's okay. Even the warning alone is appreciated. Rishia knows how to keep her cool in a crisis better than anyone I know. If what we're up against has even her on edge, I need to work on kicking my instincts up a notch or two. At least so they're as good as guys. Well, according to the data Tio gave us, we should be over halfway through by now.
Love that report on how far we are through the dungeon.
Let's just stay alert. If we don't know what we're up against, all we can do is try and be prepared for anything.
Agreed.
Okay, yeah, we go up and around the corner here. This gets us to... okay. I'm assuming this is not going to be traversable right now. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is a ramp. Or stairs, even. Wasn't visible from that angle. God damn, okay. Yeah, had we just gone through... oh yeah, we would have been going back, okay. This place is a bit of a mess. locked.
Oh, an elevator. Our destination must be down below.
Yeah, let's try and unlock it.
Damn, that didn't work. Sucks. Also a loading zone right there. That's the boss ranger spot. Interesting.
All right, we're in a good place.
Right. Come. Now.
Gotcha. Here goes.
Prepare yourself.
Here goes.
Allow. Let's keep.
What do we got? Nice, another revive. Good to have. Fucking. There we go.
You will overcome any obstacle.
My turn. My turn.
Heal the little guy? Nope.
You're off balance.
Not like it's gonna take much time, though. Yeah. There we go.
You're done.
One less enemy to deal with. Always nice.
Now.
God damn, okay. That petrify, though.
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
And a chest over here. Nice. Hey! Celestial Bomb, always really good.
This is almost uncomfortably narrow.
You don't say. Also very long. Gonna knock me off this thing? What do you say?
Bring it on.
Oh, 3 of them! Not for long.
Shatter. Now.
Got. Right. You're off balance.
Right. An opening.
Here goes. You're off balance.
Easy.
Nice knowing you've got my back. Ha! Can't.
I still.
Oh, now they're caught up with each other. Ish. Rishi was a little behind for a bit there. I'm not sure how she caught up, but I'll take it.
All right.
Prepare your. An opening.
Here goes. Now. Come on.
Allow. Prepare your. Now.
Right.
Allow. The battle's over.
Anything fun? Step up mass. Nice. I'll take it. Money is boring, but nice.
Commencing subjugate. Allow me. Shatter.
The miss, though. Girl. Please do not.
Right.
Love that they all lined up nicely for us. It's appreciated.
Prepare. Cut. Allow me. Now.
You're off balance. My turn.
Prepare. The battle's over. What a nice treasure chest.
Strega! Always appreciated. It is funny getting new gear for these characters who we're only gonna have for... not even probably a full-length chapter. Although, I don't know. But, you know, they made it feel like the rest of the game. Ah, that's why it's locked. Literally just locked into place.
That's the first lock done. Be wary of that monster.
You don't say.
I will overcome any obstacle.
Here goes! Right.
And, I'll just do a smash.
Now! Come on, Misha!
Right. Shadow.
Don't think it's worth dodge tanking.
An opening.
It's only gonna take a second.
Right.
Nice zero arts. What should we do? Wind for sure. Not bad.
Right.
Here goes!
Right.
Easy peasy. Now we got the little guy.
I won't lose! Right.
Right. Shit. An opening. Come
And the poison got him. You love to see it. Is there something else over here? So we had just come from... Okay, there's... Is this literally... I can just ride the elevator. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's incredibly obvious. I literally just did that. I'm sorry, I'm so used to, like, the buttons raising and lowering platforms that I'm not on. And I didn't properly register that earlier for some reason. I don't know, my brain's working in a weird way. And I can't fully explain. What's going on over here, though? Right, there is the other half of the area here.
Bring it on!
prepare yourself. Shadow. An opening.
Right.
I do love these little robot guys. Those are not little, but they're cute.
Allow me. An opening.
Right. All right.
They're so stout. A lot more revives now, so that is very nice. In case things go wrong again. I don't feel like I'm using up the only resources I have.
What a nice treasure chest.
Pentagon! Ooh, causes faint. Neat. Crit chance also very nice.
I won't lose. Right.
Right. An opening. Allow me. Shadow.
My turn. You're off balance.
And then we got a little mechanic over there, but is there anything else I want to do first? Maybe, actually. I think I should be able to go over to this funny little bonus room, maybe? Whatever that is. Down there.
This is almost uncomfortably narrow.
Almost, though. I feel like something can't be almost uncomfortable. It has to, like, it's either comfortable and you don't notice it, or it's uncomfortable. Even if only slightly. Then there, we want to go down that way. There we go. I love that it's just the one guy.
Nice knowing you.
They thought that'd be enough. Oh, interesting. The cross-section there,
Almost uncomfortably
or
narrow.
like whatever you want to call, like where it swapped from horizontal to vertical there, on top of going up and down. Oh, that was neat. I like it.
Bring it on.
Prepare yourself.
Makes it interesting.
Come.
My turn.
Right. Let's keep moving.
Can I get both of them? There we go.
Lose.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
Come. An opening.
My turn.
You're running into folks at every turn.
And the second one is just one guy. I'm not sure why they did that. Like, made that a possible encounter. Where there's just one. But I guess I respect it.
Careful. This one's tough.
That's a big
careful.
boy.
Allow me. Come. Now.
My turn.
Right. Come.
Easy. They didn't make it very challenging. Heavenly Robe. I like how they made everything here, all the armor you get, men only, women only. Just so you're not confused who should get what.
That's 2 locks done. Let's head back to the elevator.
Okay, there's nothing else I can get here. Okay. We go.
Bring it on.
Prepare. An opening.
Might as well fight these guys, though.
Right. Now.
Right.
Take your time. And we're at an elevator. Honestly, before Risha mentioned that this was an elevator, it did not occur to me. It's not like we haven't seen this kind of elevator before in these games, but it did not register as an elevator. Also, can we appreciate the grates on the middle of the platform that are so big you can easily, like, not slip through, but you would for sure get your leg caught in there. Unless... Okay, yeah, for sure. That doesn't seem safe. Suspiciously placed thingamabob there. Almost as if.
Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
I feel like the halfway point they mentioned earlier wasn't. That was more like 2/3. But whatever. Those monitors in the backfield, pointless. The ones at the upper corners also do,
Hi.
but like, when are you going to be looking at those? How easily can you even look at those? The text is so small you can't even read it, and they're all showing the same thing.
This facility would be the center of Crossbow's orbital network, yes?
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center, but it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
She's right, you know?
Could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
No surveillance. They cut the right wire. You just...
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too. And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Good call.
Initialization unit active.
Active.
Confirming connection to Terminal 0. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue? If so,
It's their factory resetting
please
it.
press the red button at the center of the unit to proceed.
Right.
Is that a button? I guess it is.
Commencing all required processes.
Love the lack of a monitor on that. I'd assumed that the red thing was the monitor, but clearly not. Although I guess it could be a monitor and a button, but no. Also, it's marked Epstein. And besides the obvious joke I could make on that, I remember he was mentioned in one of the books in the library, but I forget what he did.
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. But this unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat.
Unless there's a boss battle.
Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
Huh? I should have known. And working with her, huh?
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi?
Seen them working together in the anime too. Ooh.
Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
This is fucked up.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It was my understanding earlier that, the Empire was, you know, essentially the quote-unquote evil nation in previous games. I assume there's more, depth to it than that, but, like, this really illustrates that, I feel. They're like, oh yeah, the protagonist of these games has been working for a not great country. Mostly Osborne. Yeah, no, I was thinking. Like, it's mostly the fact that he is doing this awful shit as the person in charge of the country. But you know what I mean.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought.
Arius, the Divine Blade of Winds, who mastered the 8 Leaves and farther mastered the second form of Gale. Right, he's come up before.
We should form one too, then.
This guy's a deal with Oliver, and he's an idiot, but a good man. Yeah, I've gathered that much.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Risha!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault.
I love when they use, like, these aliases for characters that we know. Whose names have been mentioned, even in scene, at very least Altina's.
I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Right.
You know what it is. This is horrifying, by the way, having to fight Rean.
Now's our chance.
I'll aid you.
Altina, as well, you know, not great either. Oh, shit.
Got you.
All
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Oh, that feels bad, using that against me.
Activate.
Yeah, that was unfair.
Thanks.
Motivate is a very basic thing, but, like, it's been, you know, the bread and butter of, like, every battle with Rean. You know what I mean? Like, it feels... It feels a way. If he uses Gale, and he almost certainly will. I'm gonna feel a way about that. I'll tell you that now. So, faint. Pretty reasonable chance of happening, so that's 25%. I do want to use the, scope on one of them, but I feel like I'm gonna get everything. Delay at 100. Ooh. I don't know, I didn't look at that. Yeah, delay at 100, stat down 100. Ooh, pretty nice. Poison 50s, you know. Okay, so we can reasonably poison, blind, sleep, burn, freeze, faint, confuse, nightmare, then obviously delay and stat down. Okay. Meanwhile, she is pretty much the same, if not entirely. Just gonna get her to 200.
Right.
Do you have any... This is probably a good idea.
Prepare yourself.
He does not take damage. They also have strength up right now,
Prepare yourself.
for obvious reasons, but, good to keep in mind.
An opening.
Gotcha! Here goes! Right.
I'll be honest, I forgot that he also gets the double defense up from his thing, but obviously it's good to put it on Rishi as well. He doesn't have any delay stuff, but it's still... What's the chance of seal on both of them? 20. 20. Okay. Yeah, I probably should just get his S break as well. I could have used Impassion. I probably should have.
Allow me.
How about you? Okay. Faint obviously still pretty possible. It's probably a good idea. Also take care of that. Unfortunate that it came with a feint, but 2 turns isn't the worst. Don't impede.
I'll aid you.
Yikes. This is definitely a scripted loss, right? With as little damage as we're able to deal to him, and as much as we're taking. It's decent. Yikes.
Follow me. Careless.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I require your support, Rean.
Right.
Prepare yourself.
Awful of you to do that. Nice crit coming up.
Yeah.
Stealing that for sure.
My turn. You're finished now.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You fiend!
That feels nice.
Laser arm. Activate. Go.
God.
Fiend! Prepare yourself.
Alright, can we feint you? Yeah, we can.
Opening.
Not the one I wanted, considering Rean's moving next, but
Here goes.
anyway.
Here I go. Overdrive.
Gonna get Impassion on the both of them.
Yeah.
Right. Shatter! Now!
Nice crit there.
My turn.
Then Impassioned again. Rean's getting a 0 arts, and I feel like most enemies don't use those. Obviously he's down, but I feel like Rean might. You know, it would feel right if he did. Which is distressing. I probably should have used Lacrest. It's fine.
Allow me.
It's always crit on fainted enemies. Oh yeah, duh. I don't know how I forgot that.
Now!
Gotcha.
Just gonna use this now. No strength up on her, but that's fine. Faint is so hard to do. Yeah, fair point. We're making good progress now.
Right.
I say that now. It's gonna ruin me, but
Arcus. Yeah.
hey, that keeps his defense up going, so that's nice. Good God.
I'll aid you.
You fiend!
Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him, let him get up.
Forming barrier.
Thank you.
Allow me.
Yeah, this is the time.
Thanks. There.
Right.
Yeah, let's keep wrecking Rean. Although, it would make sense to take out the shield. I'm gonna do this first, obviously, but... yeah, doing that before using the S-Brink, you know?
Futile.
Didn't work out.
Prepare yourself.
There we go.
Right.
Can you heal yourself reasonably fast? Yes, you can. It's on the lookout for, you know, near death here. Make sure I get this in. The poison, though!
Activating extermination mode.
Oh, this is worrying.
I'm sorry.
Allow me.
Probably can't use Aethelus pretty... well, never mind. Okay.
Activate. Activate.
Thanks.
Get in there. And Rean's gonna take some poison damage.
Careless.
I knew that was gonna happen, which is why I used her S-Break. Oh.
Here goes.
I don't know. I really don't like what's about to happen. Crit coming up. Powder, yeah.
Thank you very much.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be a good idea. That would have been a good idea.
Here goes.
Yeah, no, this is the time. I mean, when else? Don't have that. No Azurum powder. Never mind.
Here I go. Overdrive.
We're doing this.
Allow me.
Gonna get rid of this again. Because we don't want that. Steal this crit. Yeah. We don't have our items anymore.
But how?
Take your time.
There.
Watch him die after this. It'll be really funny. And the miss too?
Right.
But he didn't die.
Prepare yourself. Shatter.
Probably should have used stealth at some point here, but it worked out.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rean, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
I suppose you're right.
It's time for his white hair.
Be careful.
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Time for him to pull a McBurn. Too late.
Initialization process completed. Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it.
What a relief.
It's not too late for them, you know. They could take... It backed up all the data. Technically, they did say all the data that they needed, which might not have been everything, but I think it was supposed to have been everything.
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't.
Deleted browser history. Yeah.
Captain Lecter.
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's intelligence division, right?
Oh, but if it was.
Heed my call.
Oh no. How's he gonna get in here? I guess teleportation. I don't know why I was imagining Valimar trying to go through all the vents and shit.
An ion? No, it isn't.
So is he... What's the idea here?
Wait, no!
If we can't have it, no one can! Those are the monitors.
Lloyd!
We can at least get the data out of here.
Destroying the monitors is not going to do anything. Are these like IMAX?
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
Damn it.
They wanted to keep that, right? The whole system for
Just tell me one thing.
like Crossbell's whole internet. Big thing behind us is if you
As I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbell government, rean Schwarzer.
now they can blame terrorists. Yeah, fair point. You got a new title, boy. You're a professional. So, did he skip out of school? Did he not actually graduate? I mean, at this point, he doesn't really need to, but... Man, that's sad. Him and Crow. A provisional military officer with the Crossbell government. Huh. Professional means 10.7. I mean, yeah, but like, still. Unless this is summer break for him, that's a full-time job still. Nah, I guess on standby.
Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
He could still be in school, but...
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. You've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. They've come out the other side every time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the archaisms for that matter.
You're getting warmer.
He called it the Ashen Night, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its
Good sense.
pilot was anything but normal. Well, let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation. I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too.
Let's make sure we name every single character.
Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
Oh, we weren't done yet.
There are still many barriers left between us and our goals. But we can get over them. So long as we're together.
Right.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Okay.
That's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
This is
Fuck
where we
off.
part ways, then.
I wish he would have flip-phoned it, you know?
I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Okay, so for sure, yeah, he's still in school. Okay. Okay. I mean, I assume.
Especially, we may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her.
Oh, girl, we're gonna change that. We're gonna teach you how to feel emotions. We're gonna heal you.
I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but
You're not wrong.
no. Forget it. Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Understood?
Man, Altina and Milliam are... Their backstories are fucked up. Child soldiers and all. I mean, obviously Rean isn't an adult either, but like, still.
Is
It's different.
something wrong?
Not really.
Also, they
Just
gotta give her
jealous
pants.
of them, I guess.
She's like 12 or whatever. And we're back in Erebania. I mean, I get we were, because, you know, of what happened. But you know what I mean. Is that Malamar? Yep. Now, is Rean in there? Or is he in the train? I would assume in the train, but it'd be funny if he was just like, fuck that. Okay, yeah, there he is. This is loud. There is just barely enough clearance there. Back in Trista. It's a high-speed train, yeah. So it's not the normal, you know, one of the trains that passes through here, but man, so. Unless you meant the speed. Or, rather, the, sound.
Sorry about
It being
that,
really loud.
Malamar. Can't imagine it was a very pleasant trip for you, all bound up like that.
No, he's into it. Sorry.
Thanks.
I was about to question why he wasn't in an inactive state for something unpleasant, but then I realized probably best to not be inactive when you're being transported at however many miles per hour. What's the measurement? Arge? Arge.
Sure thing. We'll take good care of him.
By the way, it's a real honor to be entrusted with the famous Ashen Knight.
Yeah, Rean's not into that at all.
Welcome back, Rean. You must be exhausted.
Oh.
Not really. I barely did anything. Everything went off without a hitch, mostly thanks to Valamar's power.
You're not happy about that.
Not to mention the planning of your people.
Yeah.
You're annoyed, I take it, by the way we do things.
Not really. Regardless of the means, the war coming to a swift end was a good thing for everyone. As for what happened to Crossbell, I'm not in any position to talk. No, those aren't what bother me. I can buy that you had no idea Rufus was an Ironblood. But did you really not know about my real father?
any hard evidence.
Oh
I did
no.
suspect that might be the case. You just seemed somehow similar. The air about you, your facial features.
That's an insult.
I was always puzzled by how fascinated he was by
He's so
your
salty,
past
he
life.
deserves to be.
I see. Excuse me then.
Right.
Claire doesn't necessarily deserve it, but also, the RMP is a bit...
That wasn't the only reason I worried about you, you know.
Morally speaking, I don't trust them.
Not that I could possibly tell him that.
Wait, what? Oh. No. Surely not.
I'm behaving like such a child.
It's... Rean, you're justified. You deserve to
It's
be
hard to
a
believe
little
it's
bit of a
been
child
over
right
a
now.
month since I was here last. Guess it didn't snow after all.
Yeah, not telling him something essential like that.
It's
And
not like the excitement of
invalidating
the day
Crow's
has
death.
faded away or anything. So why? Why do I feel so cold? Huh? Oh, Lino flowers.
Welcome back, Rean.
Elisa! And everyone.
Welcome back.
What are you doing standing there? It's not like you to wallow in nostalgia. Did the flowers get to you?
What's the relevance of the Lino flowers again? God, it's at the... I know they're relevant, but it's just escaping me.
They started budding just yesterday.
Also, it's fun seeing them in their uniforms again. His whole reason to be outdoors is to find himself. Yeah. And now he's being, like, ripped away from it to go do their bidding. Hiding who his father is. Yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. That's kind of essential knowledge for figuring out what the fuck he wants to do with his life.
Should be in full bloom in about a week.
First came to Trissa when the flowers are in bloom. Oh, right!
Guess some of them couldn't wait.
I guess not.
Okay, so there's next school year
It's good to
hasn't
be back,
started
you
yet.
guys.
That makes more sense.
We're all so happy to see you again.
You
This
must be
feels
wiped out
like
after all you did, though.
the point where he wakes up from a dream, you know?
I'm fine, actually. It really wasn't that tough. Still, did all of you really come out here just to welcome me back?
Lol, no.
Why wouldn't we?
It's not like we second years have any lessons to worry about this time of year.
Okay.
Besides,
Never mind.
I already had to come out here because of Valimar, so I figured I might as well say hi to you too.
Technically, the first years are supposed to
Okay.
be in class right now, but I turned it into a self-study period instead.
Never mind. I mean, I suppose the fact that they're in uniforms.
And that was only possible because everyone's favorite captain told us exactly when you'd be arriving.
Thanks.
Really now? It's nice to see you here too, Celine.
Well, don't think I went out of my way to be here or anything.
Tsundere.
But given the way that you were acting when you left, I was a little worried about you. I mean, I wasn't. Not at all.
Still, thanks everyone.
So what now? Going back to your dorm for some well-earned rest?
We can carry your stuff for you if you want.
No, I'm fine. You said that class is in session right now, right? I'm a student, so I might as well attend. I mean, I have been absent for a month now.
She's a cat when I that. Yeah, no, exactly. It's very fitting.
Wow, you're no fun at all. I was hoping we could skip the whole class thing and get to the welcome back party.
I like that idea. Come on, it's party time!
Party
Anyone
time!
who cares about studying at this school?
Yes.
Well, maybe we can hold the party tonight instead.
In that case, we should probably head back to the academy.
Actually, no. Machias isn't the only one who cares about studying at the school. It's also Usus. point, Emma. Fair point.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Toa. I'm happy to be back.
Gonna get left behind. Lovebirds.
I'll never forget those days. The final weeks we spent together as a class are like dazzling jewels forever etched into my memories. I cherished every last moment. I never wanted it to come to an end. But time stops for no one. The minutes and hours kept passing, and our days together were slowly coming to a close. After what happened, Balflame Palace soon returned to its original form. It was almost as if everything that took place there was some sort of dream. People's memories of that day started becoming vague. Many were convinced it was some kind of collective hallucination.
Ooh, interesting. Kinda fucked up.
It may have been in part a result of the chaotic days that followed, brought about by the Chancellor and Rufus. After the war, the entire country feared that Calvard would invade Crossbell and try to take it for its own. Using that to his advantage, Rufus quickly convinced the nobility to support him, pledged to cooperate with the Chancellor, and in January 1205, the combined forces of both Imperial and Provincial armies invaded Crossbell. Crossbell no longer possessed the weapon of mass destruction that had annihilated Gorelia Fortress. Thanks to that, the city was occupied in a mere day, with no bloodshed.
It's kind of impressive, I'll admit.
Calvard was quick to react, sending countless airships to try and drive the Imperial forces out. However, between Rufus's leadership and the combined might of the tanks and soldats under his command, they were quickly repelled.
Saying you didn't go out with every hot teacher at the academy, BRB, gonna go cry, means what the stress. Yeah.
As for me, Chancellor Osborne's words became the reality. Valimar and I were heralded as those responsible for Heimdall's liberation.
The Ashen Chevalier.
And as the purported hero to the nation, I'd received and accepted a request in February to back up our forces in Crossbell. It was there that I found myself suddenly leading numerous soldats and fighting off the Republican army. Before I knew it, everyone around me was referring to me as the Ashen Chevalier. Time kept flowing, and mid-March came. The month in which Class 7 would finally say their goodbyes.
Right.
And that brings our history review right up to the dawn of the modern era.
Aren't they still first years?
Next week, we'll be covering the 50-year period from the Orbital Revolution up to the present day. We're blowing through this material a lot more quickly than I would otherwise, so try to keep up with your reading. Oh, and Emma and Machias, if you see anyone struggling, try to help them out, okay?
Are we talking summer break, or...?
I fully intend to.
Leave it to us. I've got plenty of good reference books on the subject.
That's when the internet was made in God's side, yep.
That would be very helpful, actually.
Sounds like a pain. Oh well.
I do happen to have a few gaps in my knowledge of the revolution.
I should be able to help out with the technological side of things if you guys need it. I'm guessing we're gonna run into that Schmidt guy's name a lot too.
Well, he was one of the 3 leading disciples of Professor Epstein, so yeah.
Alright, Professor Epstein. And Schmidt, I don't remember at all.
It'll feel strange seeing his name in textbooks, knowing how he is in real life.
Just like, just from the name. God. Schmidt.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing to think we were able to meet him though.
Schmidt. Was that the guy from the tech college, the professor there?
A quiz next week on
Is that
everything
Schmidt?
we've covered up to now.
which means it'll cover quadratic functions, factorizations, sets, logic, and probability. Oh, and if I'm feeling really mean, there might be a little calculus in there. So, study for this one.
Normal math teacher.
That's a lot. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
Sounds more like he's reciting some kind of curse.
It is all material we've covered in class before, you know.
It'll be worth going over the most basic formulas at the very least.
That sums up this lecture on the structure of the stock market in Erebonia.
He's also, Taliesin, isn't he?
Next week, we will hurry on and study unemployment and inflation problems. You're also going to be taking part in a debate on those issues. So make sure each of you are well prepared.
What kind of debate? A debate. It's when people are divided into groups for and against something, then they argue their viewpoints.
What kind of debate?
After much consideration, I've decided we will use our remaining time to listen to and enjoy music from all manner of genres.
Mary, you're a blessing. Giving them a break during final season.
From famous classics to popular modern music, I've gathered records of all kinds for you to enjoy. I even managed to borrow music from a hot new genre like heaving metal, I believe it's called. Oh, I wonder what that sounds like.
She hasn't reviewed them at all. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Nice work, guys. You poor kids must be exhausted. Feels like all your other instructors are dead set on cramming your brains with as much material as humanly possible.
Too bad I am too. Right?
I want to crawl into a hole and die.
You said it.
Still, this is exactly how we wanted it.
Right. They're doing it for our sake, so I don't mind it so much.
There's no way we could cover everything in class, so it's sweet of them to give us the bullet points while they still can.
Is something happening at the end of the year?
It's paying off for us in the long run, yeah, so we owe them a lot.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to go into their second year, huh?
Forcing you to try and keep up with us is a little unfair of us, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do all of this again next year.
Are you sure you're fine with this arrangement?
Of course. This is to my benefit, too. If I get all of this crammed into my head now, maybe I can even come out on top on next year's midterms.
Well, that's some confidence.
I wouldn't be surprised if you actually did it, though.
He did come in 7th in the midterms this year, remember?
My save data.
I'm probably just being too optimistic.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Guess we'll know for sure next year.
Anyway, tomorrow's the day you've all been waiting for. Your next free day. I know you've got enough schoolwork to choke a horse, but try to carve out a little time for your clubs and all that youthful jazz. The forecast for tomorrow is clear blue skies. Might be the perfect chance to sneak off and get into some ooh-la-la with that special someone.
Thanks, Sarah.
And truly, you teach us all by living your life as a shining counterexample. Spoken like a true lifetime member of the Lonely Hearts Club, instructor.
Get her ass.
Hey! I'll have you know that there are plenty of guys who would do anything for a private lesson with yours truly.
But if that many men are interested in you, how come you spend so much time drinking alone in your room?
Oh, Elliot.
I think the polite thing to do here is just smile and nod.
If you keep setting your sights on guys like Laura's dad, you might as well just buy a couple cats and get it over with.
She already has one. You.
It does seem like she's fighting an uphill battle to find a good match.
Just you wait, guys. In 2 weeks, when you see the hordes of chiseled, elegant gents draped over me, we'll see who has the last laugh.
Time really does fly. It's hard to believe our last free day is tomorrow.
Yeah, it felt like we still had more time.
For me, it feels like it's been ages since I last had one.
I suppose it would. Were you able to rest up at all while you were away?
Not really. It was basically work, work, work the whole time. I did get taken into Crossbell City during what time off I did have, but I can't say I felt very comfortable there.
I'm sure. Indeed. That must have been more painful than anything.
To the people of Crossbell, we Erebonians are aggressors. I can hardly imagine they would welcome us with open arms.
That doesn't sound like it'd stop Lecter from living it up over there, though.
He did take me to a casino once, actually.
Are you allowed to be in there?
Not so much, he might as well have been cheating.
Shocking. It always feels like people who like gambling really like it, huh?
Wonder why that is. Oof.
So, does anyone have anything planned for our free day? Remember, it's the very last one, so make it count. We wouldn't want to end the day with any regrets.
True enough. Although, I wonder if I'd end the day regretting that it has to end in the first place if we made it too much fun.
I've got so much that I want to do, I'm not sure where to start. I know I want to attend practice, at least. Oh, same. I've got to go taste test some new dishes for the cooking club, plus Kershus has a new menu up, and...
How many stomachs do you have?
Will you be helping the student council tomorrow, Rean?
That's the plan. It sounds like Toa will finish handing all her work over to the others today, but they're bound to be busy. So I thought it'd be nice to take some of it off their hands, whether they like it or not.
Ah, Rean, ever the reliable gopher.
So is Rean... Okay, so... I mean, don't tell me, because I'm gonna find out, but, like, either A, this is the last year for all of them bar Rean, for some reason, or Rean's gonna have to repeat his first year, because he missed out on so much time. Because I did mention earlier, he's gonna have to do all this again.
That's a very you response.
Which, reminds me of someone.
If there's anything we can help with, let us know, okay?
And Rean's doing it by Toshika's screen. I mean, yeah.
I could go straight to the student council room, but it's my first time back in over a month, so it would be nice to take a walk. Maybe I should go and see how Valamar's doing too. This brings back memories.
Except for the Valimar part. I guess he has some experience having, you know, Valimar around in here.
I do need to get to the student council room, though.
Almost as if that's going to be the thing that progresses the plot. Ah. Oh, okay, I see. Not anything new, just literally. I do like this outfit better. Why not? Got some people on this floor. To tell you the truth, I've been feeling kind of jealous of your class lately. I mean, I know things are tough for you and your classes are way harder than anyone else's, but you all just seem like you're having so much fun together. Nothing ever gets you down. It looks so nice. We're just having a great old time. I don't think anyone expected the trouble in Crossbell to come to an end so quickly. It just goes... Fuck. Try that again. Just goes to show the sorts of things Chancellor Osborne is capable of. Of course, attributing that solely to him would be ignoring all of your hard work. Hardly. I did what I was told. Rean? Try not to let your spirit sink, okay? As hard as it may be. Yeah... I've decided to join a military band in the Imperial Army after I graduate. I want a career that will give me the chance to show people the strength of music. Where better to show strength than in the military? You'll let me put the skills I picked up at the academy to use, too. Makes sense. You know about the flea market tomorrow, right? Well, the wind orchestra is going to be performing on the auditorium stage in the afternoon for a little background music. It's just one fun thing after another at Thor's, isn't it? We had to pick a new head for the wind orchestra a while back, so obviously I put my name forward. But everyone voted for Bridgie. She didn't even volunteer to be a candidate in the first place. I really wanted to. I wonder why nobody voted for me. The world will never know. What a mystery. I wonder how Alan did against Patrick today. Hopefully well after that energizing lunch I made for him. I guess trying to support your significant other in every way possible is just part of being in love. Romantic. Yeah, I love Min. She's my favorite of all the, like, side character students. Non-class 7, you know? Well, like, not counting the seniors. Because, you know. Toa. Vivi, good taste, good taste, good taste, good taste, good taste. She's good, I like her. Weird to think tomorrow's the last free day of the year. I'm gonna have to go exploring. Better start drawing a map and planning out the day now. I don't want to waste a single hour. Not counting the student council. Yeah. Not counting those specific second years. The entire rest of the second year class, still good, not as good as Mint. It's like, out of the other students who are not class 7, it's like Toa, Mint, maybe Vivi? I do like her a lot. I've received a job offer from the Zemurian Railroad Corporation, so that's where I'll be working after graduation. We could be introducing something called a buffet card to certain trains, apparently, and they want my help with it. I certainly didn't see myself working for a train company, but traveling the country concocting new dishes sounds like a dream. It'll give me a chance to see how this nation is shifting from a variety of places, too. One hell of an epilogue, I have to say. Extenuating circumstances have led me to opening an exhibition in Heimdall. More specifically, our club advisor took the liberty of showing off the piece I made during the war to everyone she could. Now I've got people saying they want to become my sponsors or some garbage like that. None of that matters to me. I just wish they'd shut up and let me work. Girl's living the dream and she doesn't even care. I wasn't able to figure out why painting felt so empty to me this last month. Well, not until he came back. All of a sudden that emptiness is completely gone. Clearly I like your company. That's a bit, Clara always says that paintings reflect the heart of their artist. It looks like she was absolutely right. Speaking of... sorry. Vivi isn't one of my absolute favorites, I do like her. I was thinking of Lind. You know how it is with twins. I brought Lynn some of the flowers I grew in the gardening club to use as a model for her painting. Do you want some too? They smell super sexy. You came in at a great time, Starknado. Hi! Just like me, a sniff of them will cheer you up in no time. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out real fast. We're doing the last bit of Chelsea Cold Steel 2, so if you don't want spoilers for that, this is the time to skedaddle. But regardless, I hope you had a good time streaming BS fishing. Hell yeah. Hi Cheeto, hi Starknado, hi Ducat. But yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm Parfait. I stream a lot of JRPGs like this one, and recently a lot of Minecraft because my friends are like that. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good time. I do appreciate the thought, but I think I'm good on flowers for now. What does Lind have to say? Please. I'll be taking over Claire's position as head of the art club once she graduates. Not that I feel like I'm up to the task. That won't stop me from trying. I can't live in fear of overstepping my comfort zone. Not with all you doing what you're doing, but I can't talk right now, clearly. I can't sneak through there. Who have I not talked to? Everyone on this floor, obviously. Right. Happiest and magic was a person you feel compelled to windmill slam the little heart under the same window. So true, Starknado! If it isn't Rean Schwarzer. Allow me to give you my belated congratulations. Wow, I really can't talk. On your incredible work over in Crossbell. Though it does break my heart that such a heavy burden should fall to a student such as yourself. Don't feel bad, sir. I was the one who chose to accept the Crossbellian government's request, after all. Besides, wouldn't do me any good to run away from this. The role I've been given is difficult, but I'll see it through to the end. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. I ended up meeting some interesting people over there, too. I have no regrets. Then I should only say one thing. One more thing. I'm sure your days ahead will be full of hardships. Be sure not to lose sight of yourself as you face them. That is all the advice I can give you. Thank you, sir. General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. Liar! I mean, I don't doubt that he was his general in the army, but that wasn't the reason. Is something wrong, Schwarzer? No, sir, not at all. I wouldn't be surprised if Principal Van Dyke knew something. Had a momentous fishing adventure and gotta catch a new episode. But don't worry about it. Get you some rest. And, catch a new episode. See you around. But now's not the time to start asking. Yeah? I think it's wonderful that you've all resolved to do what's best for you. Rather than following the path life laid out for you, you're taking your lives into your own hands and forging new trails. New trails of cold steel. Making it through the war has clearly had a positive effect on all of you. I don't know about that. Well, you've been back for 3 whole days now. Have people finally stopped hounding you with questions? It sounds like you hardly had a moment's peace at first. Well, everyone knew where I'd been. The whole country knows, with the Chronicle running those stories about me. I can't blame them for being curious. It's one of those things you'll probably just have to get used to, as long as you're a hero in the public eye. Don't think about it too much. Just be sure to make good use of tomorrow, both for yourself, and for those who no longer can. Oof. Thanks, I will. Cutscene? Why, hello, Rean! How goes your studying? I'd be more than happy to help if you're having any sort of trouble. Thanks for the offer, but I think I'll be alright. I've got the Machias and Emma support system keeping me on the ball. If that offer extends to next year, though, I'm sure I'll be taking you up on it then. Oh, by all means! Nothing in this world makes me happier than lending a hand to students in need. Can you believe the academic year is so close to its end? I'd just love to see it off with a big old party, wouldn't you? I think you're onto something. Anyone in that room? Yes. The nurse? Yeah, just her. The sunset's beautiful tonight, isn't it? The Lino flowers have started blooming throughout town as well. I suppose you could say they're getting ready to see everyone off as they take the next step in their lives. Well, no matter what you think the flowers are up to, try to make your last free day worthwhile, but stay out of harm's way. I'll try. Will you, though? Doubt. Both the students and the instructors seem so restless right now. Not that that comes as a surprise. Whether they stay at Thor's or go elsewhere, they'll have a brand new environment to adapt to. But new beginnings are part of the nature of spring, and that's not a bad thing. Finally, the janitor's room. Finally, for this building, at least. Oh no, roof, though. The flea market tomorrow is a joint project between the merchants of Trista and some volunteer first years. It's gonna be quite the occasion. Wonder which first years? Sounds just about right for the last free day of the year, if you ask me. I'll be there to see it for sure. Yeah, alright. Rooftop we go. Hello, sir? I would have thought you'd be back in your dormitory by now to get everything in order for tomorrow. Not that you're here, however. There's one thing I'd like to ask you. How fares Arkansas over in Crossbell? You should know after your recent venture. I can't say, I'm afraid. I didn't really get a chance to see what they're up to. I wish I could have, though. Maybe next time. Ah, reasonable. I was just worried as to Rishia's Mao's well-being. There have been rumors of late that the group's star performer has been gravely injured and is in the process of recovery. Right, she's part of Arkansas. I've been worried that her absence may be placing additional stress on Rishia. Forget I said anything. You wouldn't think he was such a devoted fan just looking at him. I wonder how he'd react if I told him that I think I actually ran into her. And fought her, too. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell him about the whole fighting thing. And I can hardly believe it happened myself. Putting Rishi and Mao aside from now, I do suggest that you try to return to your dormitory soon to get some rest for tomorrow. It'll be a terrible waste to spend your final day of the year. Fuck. Your final free day of the year too tired to be productive. I mean, you know, if he stays up, he's still spending that time. Just a different part of the day. Right? It's nearly time for me to bow out of my academic career. The preparations been made for my return to my family's land, Sarifa? Of course, everything is arranged for you to start managing them from the moment you arrive. Oh shit. I've also finished networking with all the other second years so that you may remain in contact with them. Splendid. All is well then. But the Empire as it stands, it is more imperative than ever that we fresh young graduates stay connected. What better contact for maintaining these connections than Vincent Floreld, noble and patriot? LinkedIn. I can feel the inspiration from here, Master Vincent. Can you? Do you know how tough it is to do these special lessons for you kids? Got more than enough on my hands with just one set of lessons. But you guys just had to have your own, didn't you? I'm sure it's a ton of work. We really can't thank you enough for doing all this for us. Whatever. Yeah, my current workload's a headache. But I'm sure I'll be upgraded to a migraine when next year rolls around. Doing no small part to that damn building over there. Yo. The one that's supposed to house Valimar and all those soldats? The Imperial Army asked the Academy to build it, didn't they? Yeah. Asked isn't really the right word, though, and it's not the first time. They made us take those combat shells, too. Yeah. They've been made me help with it since I worked on Latachi. Just finished it up a few days before you came back from Crossbow. I didn't know that. They haven't given us any soldats to put in there yet, but it's probably just a matter of time. But they're going to be as common on the battlefield as tanks soon enough. Are the students going to get to practice with the soldats? Yeah. It's kind of scary to think how much has changed in Erebonia already since the end of the war. For their efforts from the war, Class 7 can skip a year, meaning they graduate this year. That's what I was thinking was happening, was like, they're just gonna graduate this year, based on how it was said. So, Rean's just volunteering to not do that. And this is probably only the beginning. Well, that's life. Nothing stays the same forever. Just don't spend so much time worrying about the future that you forget about what's happening in your life right now. Basically, don't freak out about the future of Erebonia when you've got your own shit to deal with. Like next week's test. I'll be sure to study extra hard for this one. Maybe I should drop by that building and pay Valimar a visit later, though. Or now. No. I'm gonna do other shit first. I still can't believe they're actually keeping the Ashen Knight here at the Academy. Well, yeah, the Ashen Knight and its pilot are both seen as heroes. The end of the war, after all. I heard the entrance exams are crazy this year, too. Everyone really wants to get in after everything has happened. Each have their own goals or already have a career ready for them when they do, yeah. No doubt. Who wouldn't want to go someplace where you might end up with your own knight? I wonder what kind of students manage to get in. Yeah, same actually. I hope we find out. It'd be cool to see, like, relevant characters for, like, further in the plot pop up from, like, next year's class. I think it'd be neat. Tomorrow's gonna be Emily and Teresia's final day as members of the lacrosse club. So what? They leave, they graduate, then their wedding? Which means it's one of the last days we'll really get to spend with them. You better make the most of it. I've been appointed the new captain of the Academy's lacrosse club. I swear my name is a floral. I will do a stellar job in fulfilling the numerous duties that come with the title. Though perhaps bringing my rivalry with Elisa to a conclusion by the end of the month will take precedent for now. Yeah. The Imperial Army will be establishing a major new air fleet soon, you know. So Emily and I are going to sign up. You can imagine how well Father took the news, but we managed to talk him around to the idea. Emily's already fired up at the thought of becoming an officer like Captain Claire one day. Going to work in the same branch of the army? Kinda romantic. Oh yeah, I'll be passing the second year of training regimen down to you tomorrow. It's crazy hard, but you're ready for it, aren't you? Give me a hell yeah! Hell... Of course! I love Ferris. Actually, you know, my list. Top 3 students who aren't in Class 7. Toa. Mint. Ferris. I just think she's funny. That hangar's all in use already from what I hear. Not much from it, but it's a start. It'll probably be used way more in the future, though. We might even end up with soldat-related classes thanks to it. There it is. That makes me feel like I'm graduating too soon. I can't say I don't know how you feel. I think we should just believe in the first years now. We've grown a lot since their first day. They'll be fine. I suppose that's true. It's like the students who graduated before before their school got like laptops or iPads or whatever. Like, damn it. I've just missed it. The radio filled me in on everything you were up to over in Crossbell. To think, you used to need my help to get onto the radio. Nowadays, the radio follows you. That's very, very impressive. But just take care, okay? Oh, chef. It's hard to believe the second years only have a couple of weeks left here now. Fuck. I still remember the day they enrolled here like it was yesterday. I think I'll treat them to something nice tomorrow. What's with the sour face? Come along, eat up. But you need to sit down a warm meal. There's nothing like a full stomach to bring a smile to your face. True. Hey there, Sorry. Wrong guy, huh? Sorry about that. I'm just so used to him coming here to mess around every day that I thought you were him. Oof. I still can't believe he's gone. Don't know if I'll ever be able to. That was unexpected. Nice little stab to the heart. Sitting in the clubroom as the sun sets, reading and writing with Dorothy. I've really loved times like these. I hardly realized just how much until recently, truth be told. It's kind of sad to think that, come next month, this will all be a memory. You feeling any better now? I mean, endless ocean of work aside. Honestly, the work's not all that bad. It's kinda nice to get back to a mundane life after so long away. I think my time in Crossville helped me realize what's important to me. Like spending time with everyone here. If you say so. Just don't forget to rest up. Knowing you, you'll be busy again soon enough. Leave it to a cat to tell you to rest up. I actually was a little lost about what to do once I graduate, but my heart's finally set on becoming a writer. So I've been submitting my work to every literary magazine I can find. Literature is an important part of our culture, so I don't want a war to ever make us lose sight of that. And if I can do that through a profession I love, well, all the better. Hey, rean, been keeping up with your fishing lately? Sometimes, I guess. I haven't really had a lot of opportunities lately. How about you? I'm in the same boat. Not as much as I used to, but as much as I can. Even with the war, you gotta find some way to relax, you know? Which means you should try to keep on fishing the good fight. It can only do you good in the long run. You know, you're probably right. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you're doing this with Annabelle, but you can also exchange your angler points with me now. Once you feel like trading some in, just come talk to me. Same rules as always, too. Higher ranks means more stuff to trade for. Yep, I remember. Thanks. Well, look who's a gold angler now. It's pretty cool, though. I'm gonna have to work really hard to make sure you don't start out fishing me. But you should keep aiming higher. Got some new rewards that you can exchange your angler points for, too. Aiming higher is what I do. You better watch out. So it's still blue that's new, I'd assume. And the gladiator badge? I mean, not like we're gonna be in combat anytime soon. Alright. It's scary just how fast the time has gone. I'm sorry that I couldn't accept your request, though. Oh, don't worry about it. By the sound of it, there'll only be one chess club next year anyway, for both upper and lower class students to use. Hey! Live your life how you want to. I couldn't ask for anything else. Thank you. We're lucky to have been students here. Not only did we get great classmates, but we got great second years too. And yes, I'm including Crow. Huh. I can't believe Machias and I have known each other for an entire year now. Time really flies. All the late nights we spent together, battling it out over our chessboard. Just the thoughts making me all emotional. Oh, come on. There's nothing to cry about. Rex and I sent in some of our war photos to the Imperial Chronicle, and I really loved them. We even received some special recognition during the last Pulitzer Prize ceremony. That in turn led a man named Norton to offer me a job at the Chronicle, which I graciously accepted. Hey, Norton! I plan to use that position to spread the truth to as many people as possible. I like that we have, like, a relevant, you know, war photographer type character. NPC. Just there's something about that's nice. Because they're important, you know? Also just, like, the recognition of that profession as part of the war. Now that the war's finally over, the continuations of stories I've been following are finally hitting the market. I think I'll take this and this for now. I can't wait to spend tomorrow just relaxing and reading in here. It feels like the press have to work the famous Ashen Chevalier into everything lately. It's kind of wild to have the talk of the country standing right in front of me. Especially as you don't really look like a celebrity. You just seem like any other student to me. Well, I am. Nothing special. He says that. Keep on making our way around who? Oh, right, talk to them. Hey, these two! Here you go, you wee bum. I'll be ready for the flea market tomorrow. Gonna sell you so hard you'll have no choice but to admit I'm the better merchant. I'm not even trying at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. Becky. You're only now declaring war you've already lost. Any merchant worth his salt would have known the battle started the moment the market was announced. Did I overestimate you again? Speaking of salt, remember when you needed some from me last year and I couldn't even get any? And technically I could. As it turned out. I owe nearly as much to the riding club this year as I do to our class. My time at Thor's wouldn't have been nearly as interesting if I hadn't joined. I consider myself lucky to have done so. I'm happy to hear that. Still, rean, from what I understand, my brother owes you a lot for what you've done during your stay in Crossbell. I wouldn't say that. While I was there, I saw the extent of his political skill over and over again, and, well... I feel like I only know now just how much he's capable of. In both good ways and bad, I assume. I thought I knew him just like I thought I knew my father, but in the end, they were both strangers to me. Sorry, Eustace. Well, enough about me. I just wish he could have seen his duty as one of the Academy directors through to the end of the year. That's all. Yeah. Important to talk to the horses as well. I've been chosen as the next riding club captain. I can't help but feel like Eustace would be the right person for the job, though. Still, it's my responsibility now, so I'm gonna do an even better job than he would. Aw. I have my heart set on joining the Imperial Cavalry after graduation. We will live in rapidly changing times, but that only makes it more important for me to chart Erebonia's path as both a noble and a soldier. Besides, this provides me an opportunity to put my Thor's education to good use. Lessons I learned from the Civil War, too. Why did I come to this conclusion, you ask? I suppose it was Eustace's influence, and that of a dearly departed fellow second year. Yeah. Gotta do what you can while you can. I think I know who the pair of dots over there is. Oh, it's you, Schwarzer. Is it true you're going to be helping the student council again tomorrow? I would have imagined one in your position would take the opportunity to rest, but I suppose that's just not your way. Yeah, for better or worse, that's just how I am. How are things back at home, by the way? I heard things are still kind of chaotic over in the Sutherland province. So it seems. It's certainly keeping my father busy. Celestine will be returning home to help him, so I imagine he'll be able to stay on top of things, but... What is it to you to know how my family is faring? Don't you have enough to worry about as things stand? He's worried about rean. Well... I have no shortage of scores to settle with you, so I'd appreciate it if you got back to being your old self. Otherwise, I'll simply end up speeding ahead of you before you know it come next month. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. It's like I'm finally be able to go toe-to-toe with Patrick. Because I've got all of Bridget's support over the year to thank for that. But these aren't my laurels to rest on. A good boyfriend aims higher to make sure he can always keep his girlfriend safe. I suppose. Instead of going home once I graduate, I plan on going on a little journey. Gap year! Weighed all my options, and this one stood well above the rest. I'm curious to see how far my swordsmanship could take me. So if nothing else, it should be a very interesting experiment. I decided to ask Loggins to join me as well, so let's see how he replies. Fun. Yep. Monica and Laura. Having to race against Laura is a little panic-inducing, sure, but I can't let that put me off from trying. I won't get better if I never push myself. Then let our race begin. I expect nothing short of your best. Of course. And they just stand there for the next several hours. It's official. Once Klein graduates, he's going into the Imperial Army. In fact, that's where he is right now, doing some sort of training program. It's hoping to pick his brain about some stuff, given that I'm the new captain of the swimming club. Oh well. It would be kind of sweet if Monica ended up as the new captain. Like, I get why not, but like... Nice conclusion to her arc, you know? Oh, they're gonna race? But I get snapping now. whistle. Now this is why the swimming club's the best club. Nothing but well-rounded photo opportunities one after another. Rest in peace, Rex and Warp Photographer. We hardly knew you. Just push him into the pool. It won't kill him. Muggins. I enrolled in this academy figuring it'd lead me straight into the Imperial Army. The only thing I'm good at is being tough, so I always figured that'd be the best way to pay the bills, I guess. But lately I've been wondering if that's really a good enough reason to join up. I'm pretty much ready to enlist, but do I really want to? That's rough. So serious during the war, and now it's just this again. Yup. The new seeds I've planted have finally started to sprout. It'll be a while before we get to see any flowers, though. I was hoping I'd actually have the chance to raise these ones myself, but it wasn't meant to be. Aw. The flowers inside all of our hearts have seen better days, mine and Thief's included. That's nothing to worry about. I'm sure that spring's warm caress will thaw them out and return them to normal. You know what time it is. Fishing time, baby!
Not bad.
A carp! And it'd be nice if I could catch all the fish I missed over the course of the game. Not that it really matters at this point.
Not bad.
I was thinking, I already mentioned I was gonna do New Game Plus off stream to get all the stuff I missed so I can have, I mean, not like there's, New Game, or save file transfer going into 3, but just for the hell of it, see what I missed. But I think once I get to the, extra cryptid, I'm probably just gonna, like, save there and do that during one of my Trails in the Sky streams. We'll see how good my motivation is to, you know, get through the game when I'm not streaming it, but I am gonna be able to go pretty fast.
Not what I had in mind.
Not bad.
Alright. Can I do anything over here? It'd be fun if the whole dungeon was accessible. Not, you know, beneficial to do at all, just it was there. This is required for story. Although everything is. What happens if I just try to leave? I'm assuming I can't right now. Oh wait, still need to go see Toa, don't I? Better go to the Student Union building. Also, where was the... like, building for the soldats? Ah, okay, it's just in here. It's attached to the engineering building, I assume.
Oh.
Hey there, Rean.
Looks like someone's done with class for the day.
Yep, just got out. Wait, is that?
Yep, Angie's brand new bike.
Bike number 2, look at that little, like, decal on the... like, right below the seat.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
You're lying, you just wanted a new one.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean... You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
10 points to Rean. I just felt like it was time for me to go out and see the world for myself. My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I have no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
You really think so?
I take it you'll be
Going on a
leaving your home
tour.
here for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's the Burl and ZCF. Always wanted to see it. After that, I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
Will you even be able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's finest engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead.
Good dude.
That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen, even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
Don't beat yourself up over it, Rean.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
But
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crosspell. I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rean. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Yeah, making Arena Catboy for this worth. This is a very sweet scene. I just
On a completely different
was
note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're
reminded
here?
of it.
You spared no expense making sure he'd be nice and cozy in there.
I think I will, but not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
And we're finally able to go through the back door. After how long? 2 whole games. Basically.
Hey, Valimar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valimar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Huh?
Something wrong?
Not as such.
Hungy?
I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
Surely.
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
Rishia Mao.
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation in the earth veins below us. Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
Well, if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind. If you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Link. And now we can go to the Student Union. Oh lord. It didn't like that. The immediate sprint after teleporting here. Not a fan. Toa handing over all of her work to the rest of the Student Council should be ending today, so I'm guessing she's still here. There's definitely someone in there, but there's no response. Oh, I know. Excuse me, I'm coming in. Nap time. I forgot about Woo Baby.
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room.
Gonna give her your jacket again?
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
Bad dream, huh?
Rean? What are you doing in my room? Wait, this is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that?
Might as well be a room at the time. Yeah.
I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm fine.
There it is. Woo, baby! Right above her head.
Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look off color? I feel fine, really.
Do you?
Come with me.
Yo.
What's this all about?
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now.
I don't know.
But that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out.
Toa says no to toxic masculinity. I love it for her.
Whether you're a boy or
Even
a
if I
girl,
can't say it.
doesn't change that. It's okay, Rean.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back.
Oh no.
I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt, and you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
Man.
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
We love seeing men be vulnerable. Genuinely.
Yep, my days of being president are almost done. The first years taking over are really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
Yep. The plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine.
NGOs? New government organizations?
After that, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really. Still, I feel like it'd be best in the long run for me to see the world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at all. After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Anyway, all this means is that I'm only gonna be serving as student council president until the end of tomorrow.
So it's our last chance to give him chores.
After that, I'll be just like any other student until graduation day, so that's how you're going to have to treat me.
But how will you ever survive the rest of your school days without all that extra paperwork? All kidding aside, it's going to be lonely not seeing you at that desk every time I swing by, or missing out on the extra free day work. Maybe I could ask Prince Oliver to get me a President Toa plush doll for when I feel down. He mentioned Captain Toa once.
This fucking boy.
I'm sure you'll be just fine. You'll probably be busy enough as a second year without student council stuff. I mean, I think it's sweet that you'll miss me that much, but...
I'm sure I'll be really busy too, but knowing I was helping you out meant it never felt tiring for me. Still, if you aren't that opposed to the plush idea, maybe I really will ask him. Even if it won't beat the real thing.
Anyway, moving off plushies, what was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but...
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
But you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well, if you say so. Okay, I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do.
Just like old times.
Thanks for offering.
Rean! Hey. Hey guys. Didn't expect to run into you. Yeah, crazy coincidence, huh? Uh-huh. Are you heading back to the dormitory too? Dormitory? That was the idea. Why don't we all head back together then? It's nice seeing the flowers as they start to bloom. Yeah. I know you said it earlier that they'd be... I know you said earlier that they'd be in full bloom in a week. But I'm thinking it'll be closer to the end of the month, personally. Just in time for the welcoming ceremony. The new students will be able to begin their academic lives here surrounded by Lena flowers. Just as we did. How wonderful. You've all known each other since your first day here, right? That's right. Nobody else started partway through the year like you did. Uh-huh. But back then, I never could have imagined we'd get along this well. We got off to kind of a rocky start. You're telling me. Especially Machias and Eustace. For what it's worth, I do regret the way I behaved back then. It's not exactly something I'm terribly proud of. Oh, thinking nothing of it. Immaturity makes fools of us even at the best of times. Thanks, Hold on. What's with that expression? You weren't exactly standing on the moral high ground either. Wouldn't have had as much of a reason to behave the way I did if you hadn't kept looking down your nose at me. Did you not hear me say the best of us? It was hell on all of us at the time, but it's all just a fond memory now. Good old times. I suppose the same could be said about you and your and Rean's little incident at the start of the year, couldn't it? Mm-hmm. Just had to bring that up, didn't you? I should have seen this coming. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Ooh, little incidents are my favorite! Tell me, tell me, tell me! Well... Don't you dare! She's the last person you need to know. Our first day was really full of surprises. Yeah. I can't imagine too many teachers welcoming their students by dropping them through a hole in the floor. Oh, Sarah doing a little funny. Even without having to fight a gargoyle on the way out, that's a pretty memorable start to a school year. A gargoyle proved to be quite the opponent, too. Wouldn't be any more, baby. I'll say, when we finally managed to pull together and defeat it, she just casually drops in like nothing happened. It's like she was flying in wait the whole time, watching and waiting for a chance to strike. That's exactly what she was doing. Classic. Still, as exhausting and unusual as it was, that was how our class began. Pretty sure it's burned into all of our memories at this point. How could it not be? I have no doubt about that. Even so, I'm sure it's one of the memories that I'll cherish decades into the future. Aw, now you've got me all jealous. Now it's my turn to do something crazy and make some super memorable memories too. Don't you dare. I dread to imagine what she's thinking when she says something crazy. On a hopefully unrelated note, what are we gonna do for dinner tonight? Hopefully unrelated. I'd only planned on getting something over at Kirsch's. But if anyone has any better ideas, I think it may be a good idea to make something for ourselves. If we divide the work up between us, I'm sure our meal, we'll have quite a bit of variety too. That does sound nice. My cooking skills were in danger of getting rusty too. No objections here. Well, unless anyone has what they need already. I think it's time to split up. We probably got a lot to buy, so...
Be necessary.
Ah!
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Just like old times.
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker, which means I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
We were kind of actually looking forward to that as a bonding experience.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway. How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Reinford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company,
I'm sorry, what?
everything's back in order. He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So the former and current chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy, I'm starving. Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for? Oh, why are you here?
It's
Ruining her day.
Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would you like them alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
Defeat.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I'm guessing there's some sort of agreement in place between Reinford and the government to leave her alone.
Yep.
Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able to stop Sharon from doing what she wants.
No one can stop her, even if they wanted to. Yeah, that tracks.
Whew. I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
You can explore Class 7 storms on the night before each free day. Each free day. One. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Rean's room. They had to do it, you know, just to tie it all in. But I think we did pretty good for today. I'm not sure that there's much left, but I feel like it's probably at least another stream's worth, or alternatively, I finish up the game next stream and then also start Trails in the Sky 1. Either way, I gotta get some rest and do a couple things before that too. So yeah, thanks for joining me while I did some more Trails of Cold Steel. It's still not over. It's still not over, but that's fine. I'm having a good time. Kind of spoilers, but so who's ready for a final dungeon? Yeah, I was expecting that would come up, because it was mentioned, like, oh, mini dungeon, then, full-on dungeon for the epilogue. And I was like, we only went through one. So yeah, I'm assuming next stream is probably gonna be just finishing this game. So it goes. But yeah, we're gonna see if anyone is up for raid. And then I'll see y'all around. Later this week I'm gonna be doing some more Calico to pick up back on that after I had to end early the last time. And then me and Seer are gonna be playing Kiwi on Friday night, Saturday morning. And then on Saturday, me and Para are gonna be playing Magic. She's gonna be teaching me Commander. With my own card of me and everything, which is wild. I haven't really processed that. Yeah. Let's see who is up. Raid is online playing Phantasy Star Online 2. And I do like my MMOs. So let's do that. I'll get that raid started, go say hi, go be nice. I'll see y'all around. Have a good night, get some rest if you need it, or otherwise have a good time zone.